Okay. Let's get this show on the road. To the greatest gifts in my life. Most of the people in our lives, we can't explain. For instance, we don't know how or why we ended up with the family we did. We just kind of did. We woke up one day to our mom, to our dad, brother and sister, maybe a dog, maybe a cat. It's family, and whatever it may be, whatever shape it may take, it's what we have. We float through life knowing that these are the constants, the foundation that will forever be present to us in some way or another. My family, personally, pretty interesting one. Constantly evolving, our unit hasn't always been easy to endure, yet I honestly wouldn't change them for the world. There's been arguments and lessons which ultimately shaped my siblings and I into the human beings we are to this day. There's definitely never a settled moment, and I'm so very grateful for that. My home is what keeps me grounded, and the inhabitants within it never cease to miss an opportunity to remind me of who I am and where I came from. So for me, and perhaps for most of us, the best way we survive our families' wrath is to step outside of the unit we've been bestowed in order to find our friends. Friends, those precious people that make up our home away from home, our family of choice, and our source of solidarity in this mixed up world. I found that friends, for a young person especially, are everything. We leave the nest and venture into a new, terrifying world that is made all the more bearable by our compatriots who are just trying to figure it all out too. Between school, sports, jobs, social media, they're all sources from which we discover the people that make it all worth it. They stick by your side and hold your hand when no one else will. You look at your friends and wonder how you ever survived without them, how you could ever make it down the road ahead without them. Friends sometimes seem like a given though, like a gift that needs no appreciation because there's a lot of unacknowledged love behind a homieship. Some are less vocal about their appreciation than others, myself included. However, it is in this life in which we don't get to choose much. We must remember that we choose our friends every day. We choose who we let into our lives, and we choose to sign that unofficial contract to love them unconditionally. It's a conscious decision, one that should be considered with reverence and gratitude. We must cherish in our friends because they're the ones that give us perspective, they give us hope, and they most importantly give us wisdom. And so, this is my letter of love and appreciation for the greatest gifts of my life. My dogs. I write to you all, every one of you, to tell you that life is made sweeter by you. You see, I'm convinced that I have the greatest pals in the world. They've come to me in the most brilliant of circumstances, never ceasing to amaze me with their unconditional love and support. These are the people that drive from other sides of the state just to sit in your kitchen and listen to you rant about whatever minor inconvenience you might have. Those who endure endless phone calls about the occurrences of your day, regardless of how boring. They sing all the embarrassing songs and let you dance however you see fit. They drive with you to and fro just to keep your mind from wandering, to allow a coin to decide which road to take, and to guide you in completely biased directions for life. They ride life with you to get a story and to endure an adventure. They drag you places you dread going to, only to find that in their absence, you miss their persistence. They culture you with their experiences and knowledge about the world, which in return changes you, whether you like it or not. They've been the ones in the back of your head laughing at something which before them you never would have found even remotely entertaining. They've been to every one of your birthdays and are in a good portion of your old photos. They tell you to cry on the inside like the winner you really are. They watched you blossom from the awkward prepubescent to the shining star you've become. And most importantly, they accepted you for who you couldn't help being, despite the opportunities they had to look at you with disgust. Instead, they saw past that and told you that they love you and will never leave. And thus, they never have. They're the heroes of my life. The people that somehow waltz their way into my everyday, and the people of whom I will never be able to let go. I don't know what I did in the past life to deserve them. Although I'm young, I don't hesitate to say that they're my kindred spirits, my soulmates. We've seen the world together and seen the best and worst in each other, and in the end, only ever knew how to love one another. They're the people that have given me the best memories of my life, and I can only hope that I give them as much love and joy as they've given me. So thank you guys. Seriously, thank you so much. I love you, buttholes. XOXO. Me.